Hello everyone and welcome to Battle of the Beasts New All Generation episode number 34. I'm Adam and today we got two more beasts fighting out for a spot in round 2. And let me just say this, just by looking at how long this series already is, I'm never going to do an all generation tournament again. Because, well, I'm at battle number 34 now. And I'm not even halfway through round 1 yet. Give it a couple more battles and I will be. But yeah, I'm not even halfway through round 1. So yeah, don't expect me to do another all generation tournament again, because I probably won't. But with that, let's introduce the beasts that are competing in this in this episode's battle. So, representing Series 3, The Dark Realm. Book number 5, Tusk, the Mighty Mammoth. And representing Series 12, The Darkest Hour. Book number 5 as well. It's Mirka, the Ice Horse. And something kind of funny about them. Tusk is book 17, Mirka's book 71. That's kind of funny. Now we know what my style of humour is. We're going to just go through their stats and then get right into the battle. Because I don't really care for one of these beasts and the other one I'm just okay with. So obviously I like to get this battle out of the way. And I'm rather tired. So with that, Tusk the Mighty Mammoth. Tusk's brown shaggy hide covers a body taller than the tallest tree. This beast bellows and roars with anger, so you know immediately when she is going to attack. Her victim can try to run for cover, but her trunk will ripple out like a snake to crush them. A drop of the slime from the beast's golden tusk will send poison racing through their body, and death is almost inevitable. Special fact, Tusk's enormous feet can squash her victims. Age 310, power 243, magic level 161, fright factor 70 and size is 296. Now the abilities are natural weaponry with the Tusks, poison manipulation, enhanced strength, enhanced durability, and weaknesses are tusk removal and struggle to stand. Okay, I need to actually, I had to read that one just to make sure, but yeah. So she struggles to get back up if she falls over. So if she falls over, she's probably not getting back up. But yeah, that is Tusk, and moving on to Mirka. Yeah, Mirka the Ice Horse. This dreadful beast is terrifying enough with his clawed hooves and sharp blue teeth. But even staying well back won't keep you safe. The ice horse's long tail is capable of shooting a hail of sharp shards with every whip and lash. Mirka is a terrifying combination of fire and ice. That's a special fact. Age 386, power 249, magic level 188, fright factor 90 and size 157. Abilities for Mirka. Ice manipulation. Can form structures from the ice shards from his tail like a cage. Fire manipulation. Fire resistance. That still baffles me. Natural weaponry. The hooves and the horn on the head. As well as the icicles on his tail. And natural armour. Weaknesses are... well, he only has one, and that's chipping. And that's basically if you, let's say you have a chisel and a hammer. You chisel at some ice, it'll break. Done. Both of these beasts do have a chance in winning. I'm not really sure which one will win, but I know which one I'd prefer. The arena is going to be an icy jungle arena, and that's because Tusk was fought in the jungle and Mirka was fought in an icy area. So I thought, why not combine the two? So with that, let's get into the battle. So with that being said, Tusk versus Mirka. Let's get into this. As both the chamber doors open, Mirka strides out, seeing that he's in the jungle. but doesn't know what his opponent is, whether the jungle will help him or not help him. But he also sees this as an icy jungle. So Mirka decides that he's just going to stay to the side and see what's coming. Tusk gives a loud toot, a loud elephant sound, and stampedes her way out of the chamber and straight to the centre of the arena, looking around for her opponent. Using her trunk, she wraps it around a tree and uproots the tree and readies it as a weapon. Mirka realises that his opponent is a mammoth, and just so he's going to try and use the jungle for cover because he heard the tree get uprooted. So what Mirka does is that he swings his tail and shoots a bunch of ice shards up into the air. And when they're on their way down, some impale Tusk on the back, but not very deep. And some go all around Tusk, but they don't seem to do anything. Tusk just uses her trunk, her tree, and her tusk just to smash all the ice off. And Mirka, whilst Tusk is being distracted by that, Mirka sneaks up behind Tusk, charges up towards her, and slashes at one of her legs. Tusk roars in pain and goes to swing the tree at Mirka, in which Mirka retaliates by swinging his tail, and with the shards just shatter right through the tree, and ducking just to avoid it hitting him anyway. The dramatic weight loss from the tree sent Tusk's trunk flying with so much strength to where it swings around and hits her in the head. Tusk drops the trunk, utterly embarrassed by being hit by her own weapon, and goes to charge towards Mirka, going a bit slower than what she normally would because of her leg being cut very badly. Mirka is cornered and Tusk is stampeding towards him. So what Mirka does is that he waits for Tusk to come right up towards him, and Mirka jumps out of the way where he's on top of Tusk and just digs his claws into Tusk as he's running alongside her, over her. Tusk turns around as quick as she can and readies her trunk to wrap it around Mirka's rear leg, pulling him towards her. Mirka swinging his tail around, sending shards right into Tusk's face. Some of them just shattering on impacts, but some are impaling Tusk. And one actually impales one of Tusk's eyes to where she roars in pain, but refuses to let go of Mirka, to where she's able to lift Mirka up enough to where she can just impale Mirka with her tusk. Mirka roars in pain, and then using his tail, he full on swishes it back and forth on Tusk's face, to where but she's blinded completely, and using his one of his front leg claws, he just slashes at Tusk's trunk, which causes Tusk to finally drop Mirka. Mirka gets back up and can see through his icy body that poison is running through him already. When that covers him completely, he knows he's going to die. Mirka, in retaliation, uses his horn, brings his head up and slashes it down on Tusk's tusks, and slices it clean off, whilst using his claws to slice through the other one. Tusk roars in pain and goes to attack Mirka, but Mirka, still fueled with the anger from that poison and impalement that he got, he's not ready, he's not finished, and using his claws and horn, he digs them into Tusk's head, going straight towards the skull and the brain. The claws don't particularly get to Tusk's brain, but she feels the pain and roars in it. And what Mirka does is that he goes to headbutt Tusk. His horn impales Tusk directly in the centre of the head, and it impales the brain. Tusk's loud noise just stops and she slumps down to the ground and gets killed instantly. Mirka gets off of Tusk and makes his way back to his chamber to where he's given the antidote for the poison. And with that, Mirka has won, Tusk has lost. If you think Tusk should have won, please leave a comment below why you think that. However, Mirka is the winner. And my opinion is final. So, yeah. Now, for those of you who think I was being a bit biased towards Mirka, because as you may know, I thoroughly despise Tusk. Now, I'm going to shut that down instantly and say that it just goes how my brain narrated the battle. Because, as you also may know, I do every battle off the top of my head, and it's just what comes to mind. And the way in which I narrated it today, Mirka won. But with that being said, that's all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell down in the corner below, and I'll see you next time.